Any questions before we start?
I don't think so. I think
What was the goal of this procedure that we did between you and me? Do you know why I'm here and why you're here?
to make sure that it's all coming together.
Yeah, I work on music, but why this piece of music? Where does this piece of music come from?
It's about kids arguing, conversing.
Yeah, it's a conversation, okay? So you're talking with one another. So your intent when you play this is not to play music. Your intent is to talk with one another musically. Yeah. When you play in a performing group, most people get the idea of a performing group incorrectly. What is a performing group doing? It's playing to the audience. What is the audience doing? Hearing you guys discuss the piece of music. So it's an individual conversation that you play together. Okay? So in this piece, I try to work out a way where you can have your own ideas, and then when you got to the argument section, take those little ideas, play with them. Take a quick look at that section. Letter D, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my glasses, I don't see that far. When you get to letter D, I know you have group notes, but you don't have to play them in that order. You play them, and you don't have to play them all the time. You play two of them, or three of them, or one of them, or hold one and say, no, this isn't what I want. Okay? And, if she's talking and you disagree, while she's talking, disagree.
Yeah.
Or if you agree with her. You can make it sound happy, you can make it sound sad. You create your music during that section. You determine how long that section is. Now, we have a constraint, we have to play between 3 and 5 minutes. So, don't argue forever. All right. The stuff around on either side is for what? What's the introduction for? Yeah, set up a conversation. I mean, this is all going good. This is all done. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let me see what you got and go ahead. I'll stay out of it. Bravo. Very nice. There were some mistakes, right?
Yeah.
When you make mistakes, I was very pleased to see you did not telegraph it. I can't stand away from it. And I plan, I'm a fiddle player, so that's always my hands good. I make playing things. Back to last concert, I got to play 4 mistakes. One real bad one. I was very disappointed in myself, but after the concert, I apologized to the conductor. You know what he said? I didn't hear it. I mean, it was really bad. When you get started after the conversation, who's starting to back up?
Well, I play on beat.
Yeah, so just once you know the conversation is done, I think you have planned out how you're going to end the conversation. You know it's up. You just go ahead and go. There's their problem to get you.
Okay.
But make sure you telegraph them, that you're going to do something down there. I'm going to complain a little bit about posture. Great posture.
Thank you.
What am I complaining about, you know?
My bell's not.
Yeah, your audience is there.
Yeah.
Point to them, okay? Your stand lead doesn't care what you're playing. It's harder for trombone, I understand. Okay, I play trombone too. That thing is heavy every while.
Yeah.
Okay? And with a bit, you got that potassium and all that, so it makes it heavier. Of course, it should be a little better balance back there, but you don't have weights back there, you know. Some guys will put weights back there, so it pulls it up a little bit. Make sure that your bell is pointed. I don't care, you know, we're going to go by angle. I don't care. We're not at the stand. We're somewhere else. So put the stand where you can see it, but your sound is coming out there. Now I'm going to complain about your piano. There isn't. Okay, I would like more soft when it says soft. On a trumpet, on any brass instrument, playing soft, except on a horn. It's usually playing softer on a horn than it is on the other 2 instruments. What happens when we start to play soft on a brass instrument? Yeah. It gets all fuzzy and sounds like your lips is fuzzy. So you got to be able to control the air. That's done by diaphragm pressure. So there's got to be pressure behind the note, even though you know all that air out. Other than that, playing wise, wonderful. I love your accents. I love the way you did the conversation. It sounds a little bit bland, but I would assume that you've worked on how you're going to talk about it before. But it also, I mean, I know it because I know what's in the music, but they're going to think you're reading written music. And that's what it should sound like. But who's creating the music? Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the piece. It's like an abstract jazz piece. So you're playing jazz now, except you don't have chords to worry about. Okay. Do you have any questions on the work? I find, unless you have a question, I find nothing wrong with it. It was a great conversation. You followed the plan. I think you missed your instrument at A, did you?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's because you weren't sure when she was starting.
Yeah.
You're the conductor.
Okay.
Make sure everybody knows what you're doing.
So should Grace and I switch so that she's in the middle, so that she can?
That would probably be better.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That way she can see each of them on the side,
Yeah.
which isn't the normal setup for a brass group, but I would think would be, he could see, because I could see more like this, and now to see what you're doing. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. Did we argue long enough?
Oh, yeah. It should not be, I would say, what's the length that piece going to be? You're given constrained somewhere, I think I said somebody said.
Yeah, 30 to 60.
Yeah, well, or it's 70 or 80 to compensate, but don't, that section should not be any longer than this section. This last how many seconds, this last how many seconds. It should balance it out.
Okay.
So it's in three parts. You should have the first part and the last part are basically the same thing. Little differences in it, but it's the same conversation, go back out, and you're back together talking again. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you have no questions, I have no complaints. It sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
It's nice to see people practice.